the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad. That's where Atlanta was born. And there a train horn still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Nate Scott joined by my partner Brock Hewitt. This is punter Bradley Pinion to get us started. And we're off in Atlanta. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And they're brought out, Brock, by the dual-threat quarterback out of Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. He reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out. Perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
Escapes the pocket. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milroe. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up. Now this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way, and every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there.
It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, it's got to have the poise, the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, and his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 21-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He has it at the 33. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw here from Milrow. Stays in the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready? 7.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Seattle.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. That one finds Xavier Worthy. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still dropped. Not enough to avoid 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
19 right.
Milrow from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Trying for it with Milrow. That one is caught. Horton has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Mustang 19.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing here. Milrow. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out block. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Cowboys. 7 Pirates. Trap 50.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Falcons nothing.
Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. Juke the defender. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Broke through the tackle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 24 yards.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first. He finds some space again. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
16 yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 2.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Another carry for Robinson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Lawrence on the stop. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. Second and 15. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 15.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a one-score game in the first half. Drake London with the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Falcons 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks and quarterback Jalen Milroe ready for their next drive. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Like the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
And the Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Rolling out to his left. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength to beat this short of out.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's Agnew on the return. Jukes one defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Cousins out of the pistol here. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up second and 17 at the 21-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jump off caught by his back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons dealing with 4th and 8. They'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Takes this in at the 25. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Seahawks and quarterback Jalen Milroe ready for their next drive. And you can see that he's not only leading the NFL in passing yards, but if he keeps playing like he has this season, he should reach 5,000 yards in the immediate future. He's got a man left, and he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Milroe, first and 10. Headed out right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Dragon 60.
First down from the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. First throw for the backup now. And they get to it again. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Feet nines, Kate. Feet nines. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nines move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
It's a turnover on downs.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. Fields this at the 19. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Milroe with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seattle.
Now it's Milroe. Complete, it's Horton. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on the 2nd and inches. From the 17. This throw is cut. So Darnold in the offense getting set. Two-point attempt upcoming.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! Buying some time right. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted! Jimmy Ward has it!
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Here's Agnew on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Offense up to the line fast.
28 yards. That's good for a Falcons. First and 10 at the 49.
On first and 10, it's Cousins. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 18 at the 44-yard line.
Working quickly here. He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we assume our final snap. Here comes the final play of our first half.
And 18.
The final throw before the break. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. One last play before the break.
Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
He's back to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the second half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. A couple of really good plays, Brock, being back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Seahawks and quarterback Jalen Milroe readying for their next drive. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
19 right. 18 card, top low 18. Go.
Pistol now for Milroe. Searching well behind the line. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Dragon 60.
First down throw here from Milroe. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Has it in close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for a first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play came, it certainly was effective.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Robinson again here on second. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Cousins. He lobs it deep middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
A 56-yard gain on the play.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense sets up for first and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
On the stop.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Loss on the play. Second and goal.
To the air, Cousins. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Third down and goal.
Now it's Cousins. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So now on is Young Hui Koo for the Falcons field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Koo able to put it through. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Falcons 10.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The Seahawks and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Offense working quickly.
A gain of 14. First down, Seattle.
Milrow from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Intended for Torrey.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
2nd and 10 now. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Ready?
Throwing it again here. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks keep running away with this. Jackson's Smith and Jigba with a touchdown.
The Seahawks will line
The air, Milrow.
conversion.
Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
There's a counter give to Robinson. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackles back at the
Hoping to head in the right
26-yard line.
direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
45, one.
First throw for the backup now. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down give to Robinson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. Top 19.
Throwing here. Milrow. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Trying for it with Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. That'll be the 1st and more. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout.
79 Broncos.
The Seahawks.
He's throwing for it. He rolls to his right. And he won't get... They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, "Not in my house."
50 green.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. Get some space around midfield. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
First down.
Yellow, 1.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Kittle is up and good. And the Falcons cut into the lead by another point.
48. Falcons 17. Bradley
Out to
Pinion
kick it
set
away.
to
Here's
kick
Pinion.
off.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawks and quarterback Jalen Milroe ready for their next drive. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Ryan connected with Xavier Worthy there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Milroe now to throw. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It brings up 3rd down.
Here's Milroe to throw. In the hands of his running back, Walker. They got the football, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Shotgun now for Milroe. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Milroe picking up the pace here offensively.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
They go play action on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
On the set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
79, 76.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Come on. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
From the gun, Milroe. Completes, it's Horton. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
1st down, Seahawks.
They're going to pass it here. He's going to push one deep down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Ritter looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons getting back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Falcons 24. Bradley Pinion.
To kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Seahawks ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
Milroe with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
The Seahawks 1st down.
Milroe from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Let's go on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. He beams one. Deep right side. Intercepted in the end zone. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. One final shot here. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there as this game is over. So the Seahawks take